Well, hello there, it's Darren here. I'm in the shed. It's Saturday, the 7th of June, 2025. Let's have a little update on how my fruit trees are doing, fruit bushes, and anything else that's got to do with fruit. So, cherries. Last year, I had a crop year with cherries. I've seen a few people mention that. I don't know what's going on with the cherry trees and all that. I say this, you know, they're getting so far, they're not getting plump. Some are okay. I don't know whether the weather's just not right. I don't know what it is. Teaberries at the back there, teaberry loganberries, they're doing okay. I didn't tie them back, did I? So it's a bit of a clumpy mess. Same as the what do you call it, gooseberries. I've got absolutely loads, but I should have cut it back last year to open it up in the centre so you don't get mildew, but it seems to be okay. Other cherry, hopefully all right. They're not plump. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether because, you know, we had a good few weeks of hot weather and it dried out and I didn't water them enough. I don't know. Hopefully I'll get some cherries out of it. Apples, all right, but I have seen people complain about how it's like net. Is it there? Some there? I don't know if it's there actually. Probably took it all off there. I can see it right there. So people complain about how on the apples, wait, I'll reach down and get it. How they've been saying all this like webbing, stuff like that. Well, it's the caterpillars, isn't it? I'm just gonna move that a little bit. See, they're absolutely destroying the apples here. I'm gonna take that off and squash it and chuck it out there. But yeah, I've got a few apples. This tree's done better than it did last year. All for wine, apple wine, cider. But yeah, I've had the problem with it. Looks like spiders webbing and all that, but it isn't. It's caterpillars. Someone said what it was, but I can't remember. But yeah, hopefully I'll get a good crop. Hasn't destroyed too much. I have took as much when I've seen the webbing on the plant. I've took it off. So yeah, as you can see, look, right there. I'll reach and get that one. Me kiwi, still the flowers are forming. Just need some proper sunny weather. 2 weeks ago red hot, off last week, off and on with weather, heat, rain. This week it's got cooler again, which I'm annoyed with. I just want these to swell up and flower and give us some kiwi. I think I've had this plant in here for about 3 or 4 years. It's meant to be an outdoor one, but we'll see. Pears, I had loads on here last year, not so many. Some trees go through periods where one year you get loads, the next year you don't, so I do understand that. So I'm not sure. I know about apple trees, I'm not sure about pear trees. It might be the same. Black currants, looking good. They haven't been touched. I mentioned to somebody how I've got a red currant here and how they're basically getting stripped, as you can see. But then I've got a black currant here, which hasn't, which is very strange how one gets affected and one doesn't. These bloody, look there, undo these. They keep getting wrapped up all the time. Any apples on there? I don't know if I can see any on that one in the corner. Rhubarb's looking good. I'm going to harvest some. Somebody at work wants some, so we'll get some of that. Gooseberries looking good on here. Not as big as the green ones, these are the red ones. I've got absolutely tons and tons of blackberries. God knows what type. This was one that planted itself. Normally what happens is that, say this here falls on the ground and then it starts rooting where it falls. So this is a free one from a few years ago, and I put that here and loves it. Another gooseberry pear. This is the first time I've had actually pears off this plant, so I don't know if there's two different types. I don't know. I've got some cherries on here. I don't know what it is, right? The cherries, like I say, are not that good. At the same time, the leaves as well, they fell off. I don't know what it is, but I've got some sort of disease. Plum tree. Crop is normal. Oh, look there. Actually, I've got a friggin' plum. This one is the first one that blossoms first. And I think because it blossoms first, and then I get a frost, it affects it. So then I don't get many plums. Actually, I'm looking around, I can see a few, but not as many as I would love. And here, strawberries. Right, strawberries are looking great. I'm going to collect a few of them tomorrow, because I want to make some strawberry wine for next year. Raspberries, I've got absolutely tons, as you can see, absolutely tons. I've got loads of bees, just constantly all over them, pollinating them, so I'm going to get a lot of raspberries, and it's one of my favourite wines that I make every year. It just gets bigger and bigger. Luckily I tied it back this year compared to last year when I cut it right down to the base, and it was a tangled mess. And then over here, more. That's a different type of blackberry. That's more like the ones you see in the wild, but it's thornless. And as I was talking about how apple trees and other trees sort of like have a year's rest and they come back better, for some reason this year, this one had quite a few apples last year, and I made some nice apple cider. This year, I mean, it's absolutely covered, better than last year. I have no idea why. There's the original parent of the one that I showed you beforehand, of the blackberries. That's looking good. That, I've mentioned before, the gooseberry got mildew on it, so I'm going to end up digging this out and putting in a 30 litre pot to see if that makes a difference, or it's just going to do it again next year. I don't know if it hates this corner. Just the berries, cross between a blackcurrant and a gooseberry. I mean, I'm overwhelmed with them. I've got so many, it's unbelievable how many I've got. This year I'm going to end up cutting this right back. As you can see how wide that is. I thought it was meant to be a little bush, but it isn't, so I'm going to cut it back to there. I love having the fruit and all that, but it's over here, and if you can see underneath there, it's self-seeded all these plants under there, so I've got loads of free plants. There's hundreds in there. Another blackcurrant. Every year I always get attacked by aphids. Yeah, that's it. That's what I've got. Absolutely loads. And it's all for wine and some to eat fresh. Anyway, it's bye from me. It's bye from all my fruit trees and my fruit bushes and everything else that I grow. If I had more space, I'd have a proper orchard. Anyway, it's bye from me. Happy sowing, happy growing. Get them trees in, make some wine. See ya.